I guess introductions are in order. I'm Yu-Chun, captain of the city guard, guardian of Zaiwei, and I also play a mean lute. I've been assigned to bolster security ahead of the Divine Mandate ritual to protect against that maniac Yun Sang and his criminal band, the Lu Meng Syndicate. He's been a threat for some time, but in recent weeks his attacks have been more frequent. But I think I've nailed his pattern. I am this close to bagging this thug, and I can't have masterless vigilantes like yourself interfering. So do us all a favor and butt out of this one. Got it? You want into Zaiwei? No can do. Zaiwei is closed to outsiders until further notice. Pass or no pass, you won't be allowed into the city. Not with the Lu Meng turning the plains into their own personal playground. The city's the only safe place left, and it's gonna stay that way. The gates will only reopen once Yun Sang is safely in the dungeon sampling our finest prison gruel. Until then, I don't care if you're one of the 4 guardians, you're not getting in. Well then, you better hope that woolly-headed werewolf is brought to justice with a big bow on his head. And quick.
Thank you for helping us.
Duty come.
I'm Ipyanga, manager of Grand Harvest Village and its supply lines. All of us who call Grand Harvest home are indebted to you. Lu Meng Syndicate raids in the Sky Petal Plains are becoming more frequent. They've been hitting Grand Harvest over and over, trying to disrupt Talus supply lines. Yes, but that's not all the Lu Meng are responsible for. They've been kidnapping villagers and trying to get into Zaiwei. Unless Yun Sang is brought to justice, no one is getting into Zaiwei for a long time. But that's not the only reason Zaiwei is closed off. The Emperor wants the Divine Mandate ritual to be performed without any interruptions. You're not the only one who wants to enter Zaiwei and is stuck here. Many travelers have gathered at Granny's Inn. Someone there may know a secret way inside. I wish you luck, warrior.
I'm so excited! I saw you beat up those thieves and I knew you were the one! The one who could help me save my dad. My name's Daljin. My dad is the manager of the granary, and he hasn't come back. I mean, he usually does. He usually comes back to the square to have lunch with me, but he hasn't come back. It's been hours. I'm so worried. I mean, if the Lu Meng struck here, what if they struck the granary too? I just know something's wrong, and no one will listen to me because I'm just a kid. Will you please go check to see if my dad's okay? What? No! Please, you're the only one who can do something. No one else is strong enough to beat up the Lu Meng. I need you. Oh, what am I gonna do? My dad might be gone forever. I want my daddy back.
Can't believe this is our assignment.
Well, look who it is. Well, you've changed. Your chi. It's darker. I like that. I have to say, it suits you. Ha! Cute. Your path. So you finally realize that revenge is your true motivation. I guess we have something in common now. The Talus capital? Of course not. Look around you. Does it look like anyone has found a way in? The Lu Meng Syndicate's raids have shut Zaiwei down. Huh. I guess great power doesn't come with great smarts. Running up to the gates would be suicide. You'd have every Talus soldier in Zaiwei on you in minutes. Well, of course there is. You just have to take down Yun Sang. The Lu Meng Syndicate is powerful, but it's because Yun Sang is a strong leader. Without him, the Lu Meng are just common thieves. If Yu-Chun is able to arrest Yun Sang, the Lu Meng will fall back. Without their raids, there would be no reason for the gates to be closed. You could enter Zaiwei freely. You'll have to wait your turn. I'm looking for him. Yu-Chun's looking for him. Now you're looking for him. Of course not. Do you think I'd be sitting here drinking if I knew? I came here to listen for rumors, but I haven't heard any. Granny knows something, but she won't tell me. Why don't you be useful and ask her? Why are you boys hanging around? Don't you have something better to do?
Are you
I
here
don't
for
care
the
how much it costs. This stuff is...
Good, good. Just let old Granny tally up the numbers. I saw you chatting it up with them like fucking buddies, and you have the fucking nerve to say that to me? Do you know how much that woman is drunk? Hoodlums, dressing all fancy and acting like they fucking own the place. Same as every other dolled up out of the city. Well, if you're not here for the tab, then order something to eat or get lost. I don't have time to babysit moochers. Do I look like a tour guide to you? Stupid travelers. What did you want to know? The leader of the Lumang Syndicate? Him and his cronies rampage through here every other week, raiding and stealing whatever's not nailed down. They may have gotten run off earlier, but they'll be back sure as they're probably making a hit on the granary up the road. Watch your mouth. If you're so worked up about the granary, do something about it. Not.
Dalton, your father. Dalton, your father is fine.
Don't be nice to me if you're not going to help. It's okay. I know it's not your business. I'm just worried about my dad. You will? Okay. The granary is just west of the village. Could you please make sure my dad's not in trouble? When he didn't come back for lunch, I knew something was wrong. He always comes back. I hope that the Lumang haven't gotten him. Please hurry. It's been such a long time. I don't know what I'd do without him. I want... How am I...
She has reason to worry. The Lumang have their mind set on storming Zyway. They know they wouldn't survive a head-on assault, so they're trying other tactics. Like trying to starve us out. If the Lumang have control of the granary, they have control of Zyway's food supply. We could be facing mass starvation. No, Yun Sang rules from afar. Yu Chun, of course, is chasing him with most of the Talus army. So we're left to deal with Yun Sang's enforcers. Perhaps, if they were high enough on the chain of command. Doran, for instance, is one of his highest level enforcers. I'd hate to see what he would do to the granary. And if anyone had news of Yun Sang, it would be him. Thank you. The granary is on the road northwest of here. And please be on the lookout for Sopong, Daljin's father.
You there. I need your help. Thank goodness you came along when you did, warrior. My granary has been attacked. Yun Sang's enforcer, Doran, he just rolled in and started taking villagers hostage. And he has bombs. Everything's on fire. I must go find help. I'm a manager, not a fighter. Daljin, did my daughter send you? She's a smart girl. I'm glad she thought to send help. You are going to help, right? I can't offer much in return. Maybe a job at the granary. Yun Sang of the Lumang Syndicate? You must be really skilled if you're going up against him. I see what you're up to. You want to ask Doran about Yun Sang. Clever. If you want my help, you'll have to save the Grand Harvest Militia too. I'm not a great fighter, but I'm the granary manager, and I know my way around. The militia is being held in one of the storage warehouses. I'm sure you're very skilled, but the two of us against that many Lumang? We'll need their help anyway. What do you say? Great. I'd feel terrible if I didn't help the villagers. When the militia is free, we can go and face Doran. Hopefully he has the information you need. Then let's go. Over here! Quick! Let's go rescue the militia first. We're going to need their help to fight the Lumang. Then we'll find the villagers. Are you ready? Okay. Well, here goes nothing. Hurry! Over here! We'd better be quick. I'll release these two. You go help the ones in back. Are you okay? Good. You need your help. Keep the Lumang off us while we rescue villagers. I hope we're not too late. Come this way. They're in the warehouses up ahead. No one could have survived. Those damn Lumang. Come with me. Maybe there are still some villagers alive. I see them. Go to the well and get a bucket of water. Douse the flames before they reach the bombs. Thank the heavens. You go on. Those explosives, they're going to destroy the granary. But we can fight bombs with bombs. Throw one at... That was an impressive blast. That was an impressive blast. Now we've only got Doran to worry about. Do you know anything about him? No wonder you're so eager. The man is crazy. Doran takes pleasure in flames, smoke, and destruction, and he relies on his bombs in combat. You should destroy the rest of his bombs, so he can't use them against you. I'll make sure the Lumang don't interfere. This way! Grab a bomb and lob it at that cache.
Thank you. I will gather additional guards. Be safe.
How dare you interrupt me? I don't have time for a fool like you. My work, my bombs! I will never betray Yun-Sei. Feel the loving embrace of fire and sparks.
Did he just blow himself up? I guess you're not getting any information out of him, are you? Well, I'm sure someone knows where Yun-Sang is. Keep following the Lu Meng, and you're sure to find him. I'm sorry you didn't find anything, but it was lucky you came along when you did. Dulce, she must have gotten worried when I didn't show up for lunch. Now I feel really bad. Is there really not anything I can do for you? I'm sorry. I really don't have any information on Yun Sang, but I guess I could help you try to figure out where to look first. I've got two ideas. The first is going to sound crazy. There have been a lot of kidnappings lately, and there's a rumor going around that there's a mad machinist in a cave north of here. Supposedly, it's some sort of tainted lab, but I think it's the Lu Meng. The simplest explanation is usually correct, right? The second is that the Lu Meng have stolen a lot of grain, and grain is heavy and spills easily. They'd have to use carts to take it back to their lair. You go check out that tainted lab, and I'll go see if I can find traces of the Lu Meng moving our grain.